Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
Run into spacers.
Scumbags again.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Harry.
Guess that means you won't be telling the marshal that I'm approved for field.
You're probably looking for Mary.
Not yet. There
The
could
doctor
still be a
can provide any
setback,
supplies you
and I
want.
need to be close at hand if that happens.
Fine. You should know that.
Just walked in and tried to rob the place in broad daylight?
We got a lot of bars in the city.
That's
all
pretty
class
crazy,
joints.
even by
Well,
shorthand
except
standards.
Ag.
You got some business with me? Oh, well, if the marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Ranger, we might hunt down a few. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers? Before I hand you a badge, you helped out. Tell you what, come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining. Then I suggest you get...
Well, hey there.
Systems News Network. News you can trust.
You have met your doom! Wrapped right down, we can't jump!
We have full jump capability. Grab drive has been compromised. Shielding system in. Watch it. They have regained their weapons. Our grab drive is fixed. Grab jump down, Captain.
It is time for your judgment!
Setting down.
All clear.
Famous people visit Aquila. Hopping.
Oh, you're back. How to
Know who you'll meet.
Good. You did what I asked, so follow me.
Hiya. Good to see you. Right now. Meanwhile, I've been... That way, when I'm cleared for field...
We also have remote stations throughout.
Just making my way.
say are willing to cooperate. This job, for eyes, ears, and for badge, aim for sidearm. Marshall.
Emma. I take it you're because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Excuse me.
I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life? Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
Not everyone gets to say they work at the...
Something to report?
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. And that's it. You're cleared to...
Good to go for landing.
The Freestar Rangers.
You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left. Well, they sure as hell look like fighting men. Go see for yourself. That place is dangerous, steep. If you're going after those men... Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure.
Thank you, ma'am. That should... All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out the... Quiet out here. I like it. Nice change of pace from Aquila City. Kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Good eye, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction. Get ready! definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these hanging walls and snipe at us. Mother means I don't get as much field work as I used to. You're a natural tracker.
We're gonna have some fun.
That don't concern you. And here I was worried I wouldn't get to shoot anyone. Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can. That's none of your damn business. You think you're in a position to make demands. Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember? If you think I give a damn about the matter of fact, that just... Air 'em out, boys! We've been found out! Don't let them leave here alive! Prepare for that!
Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk. Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm? So I have no way of knowing if there aren't more coming. Guess I'll start sleeping with a gun nearby. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the Rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
part of the Free Star Collective.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? I had a feeling you were no stranger to combat. Good thing, too, given the turn of events. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Free Star militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit. Hell, it's our own. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town. She can introduce you to Ron Hope. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the... Good. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other ring. Meantime, I'll look into a possible... Good hunting.
Nicely done.
Mayday! This is Free Star Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
This is Free Star Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. And that's it. You're cleared to land at Hopetown.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. Yeah, well, if you want to keep that badge, then don't get any ideas. This old girl and I have been through a lot together. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one. Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never... We can't let that happen. You're a Freestar Ranger deputy. Carrying that badge means those bandits were...
Undocking complete, Captain.
Leave no one alive.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't...
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened them up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
We'd be dust.
I'm guessing the Marshal
factory.
already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile them up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the Settled Systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Merchant. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Damn good to see you, Mia. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors. I'm glad we understand each other. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that. I'm glad we understand one another.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
My company only uses HopeTech.
Sure, we get the occasional bar fight, but it's usually pretty quiet around here.
Party.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. Yeah, about that. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner. Good. Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free. Come on. That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
Aren't you the one I saw running away from that crazy guy? Man, New Atlantis gets crazier by the day.
I have some sleep crate units available for rent, but someone like you, trust me, better.
Hey, Billy, got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? A stolen... Well, here's the thing. It's tough for a guy. Credits ain't really what I need. There is something you can do. I can help you. Freestar Rangers are supposed... Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. Now, Goodman's coming after... I swear it on my... Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. The place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
I can't squeeze any Aurora.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private. Nah, I don't... Do you now? I think... Whatever. You think that's going... Maybe you got... As long as you behave... Here, this will get you in.
Well now, look here. Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you? Ah, it's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern. If you're attempting to appeal to my good nature, you see, in my line of... What's your stake in this? Well, I'm afraid that... In that case, I'll consider the matter closed. You can tell Mr. Clayton he'll have no... As for you, well... I believe we are finished here.
You better watch it.
Thank you for a cup of coffee.
Don't expect a...
Did you talk to Goodman? You paid the whole thing off? That's a lot more than I was expecting. Thank you.
I get the feeling you got other sources of income besides what you make as a deputy.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Star Ranger and his
What are you? A sidekick or something? Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it. Oh, I'm guessing this is the part. That sound about right? Fine, yes. I jacked the ship. But look, I was just a contractor. It was just a quick, clean job. Look, they didn't tell me. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took... If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't. What? No. Hard to argue with that. You don't know what you're talking about. I guess if I can't trust... I was approached by a... She was working with someone and we were deep into planning. She said she needed... That was a few weeks ago. Not long after that. Never met him directly, though. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted?
Yeah. Here. Anything else you want to know? Yeah.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that. I'm gonna head back.
Then I'm free to go. Suits me. Ain't many can say they grabbed a ship.
Excuse me.
Welcome to Aquila City.
Hey, deputy.
newest deputy. Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think? Yeah, I bet. It just sounds so exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful? Ease up on the throttle there, Deputy. You don't get... But yes, I'll help you. See, cryptography's not just a hobby for me, it's kind of an obsession. Some people unwind by taking a vacation, others go out to a bar with friends. Me, I crack codes. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find. You're counting on me. You know, please and thank you go a long way when it...
It's really an honor to be able to help out.
Let's talk. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech? Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real progress. You're off to a good start, but that's all it is, a start. What did you learn from this starship? Well done, Deputy. Sounds like you've got a couple... I served with Maya crew. I can give you some background. Like what? Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation. Most likely place, they also guarantee... Ranger Ben... Guess we're done here. Welcome back. Grace Early? Sounds like you're making a Good. What did you learn from this? Now we're getting. Sounds like you... I served with my... I can give you some background. All right. Around the time he got out of... Based on what you've learned, Ranger Automac... Your priority. Just remember that... In other words, you ain't... Good hunting, Deputy.